today we are going to brine a chicken, which we are going to later tomorrow morning place on the smoker and smoke for most of the morning. When church is done, we're going to come home and have some delicious smoked chicken. So the first thing I want to do is throw in some Cabela's old-fashioned maple cure and brine mix. Don't know if you can see that or not, but that is some delicious, delicious stuff. Picked it up several months ago and used it several times. So for this particular size of bird, I'm going to need a cup and a half of brine mix. And of course you can't forget your orange Home Depot bucket. Make sure you get one that hadn't been used. Probably not a good idea to use one that you've used for painting in the past. Maybe just go buy a brand new one. So got a cup and a half of the brine mix. Cup and a half. And you can guess at it too. It's probably no big deal. Throw that in there. Then the next thing you want to do is throw in some kosher salt. About a cup of kosher salt. Or, probably a little less. We already got that brine mix in there. This is the, I'm real fancy. I go and get the HEB stuff. And then a little bit of original Creole seasoning, Tony Cacheries. I'll show you that, little Tony Cacheries. And this stuff you can eyeball on your own. Throw it in there. Toss them in there. And then you want to get about a cup of brown sugar thereabouts. You can probably go a little less if you've used this maple cure and brine mix. So I'm not going to use the whole cup. Oh, probably 3/4, half a cup. Get that in there. This is the stuff I use. I buy that stuff at Sam's Club. Getting a little low on it. We're going to have to go pick us up some more. And so you throw all that in there. And a brine is a funny thing. You can use just about anything you want to on a brine. This is just the one I kind of want to use for this chicken. Once you get all that done, you want to pour in your water. It says if you do this, you can do this in a Ziploc bag, depending on your size of your bird. But I choose just to do it in a big bucket. Stir that around real good, get that all mixed up nice and good. Let me go get the chicken. Go get the chicken, throw it in there, we'll see how it looks. Alright, now we got a nice size smoking chicken. Chicken for smoking. Throw it there in the water. You want to make sure it's submerged completely. So I'm going to throw a little more water in there. I'm going to show you a little trick. Throw a little more water in there. Okay. Make sure you get that all mixed around in there real good. All stirred up real good. You want that to... There's all... And, you know, if you want to, you can throw some orange peels, lemon peels. Just about anything you can think of, you can throw in that brine. And it'll infuse that chicken. You can also do this with turkeys. Whatever you want to. Get that flavoring all in there. Now here comes the trick. Right here. What you want to do is you want to keep this cold throughout the brining process. So what you want to do is get you a bag of ice. If you don't have refrigerator space to put something this big in there, which again is another argument for doing it in Ziploc, you can go ahead and pour this over the top. And not only will it keep it cold, it will also keep that chicken or turkey or whatever submerged in that water so it can get the full brining process. The last thing you want to do, go ahead and cover that up. If you don't have a lid for your bucket, you can just wrap some aluminum foil around it and let it sit in that brine for a while. And we'll pull it out tomorrow morning and we'll stick her in the smoker. And we'll come back then and show you how to do that. you can see, the chicken's been on for a little while now. It's looking really, really, really good. I'm going to wait for it to get to 165, 170 there in the breast. It's at 154 right now, so we're going to let it smoke a little bit longer and pull that puppy off and heat her up.